We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do.
How to improve our English skill.
How to be good in English?
Yeah, how to be good in English.
Of course. That is a really good question. I have thought about that the answer, and today I will show you the answer. Okay, if I have to choose something to say first, I need to say that I would choose passion, because with passion we can do everything. With passion we can go out and on a hot day or rainy day, even in storm. And with passion we can spend hours and hours learning English without feeling tired. And we can ignore everybody else, and we can ignore mistake, and we can ignore everything. Yeah.
Wow. You say the first thing to improve our English skill is choose right passion, right? And can you tell me the next step?
Okay. Before talking about the next thing, I would like to say that our passion comes from our ability. When we watch TV without subtitle, we can listen to the song we like, and we can read article. We can do everything with English, and even we can change our life. And one more thing that Vietnamese students really like, that we can get a high-paying job when we have English. Yeah, and the next thing when to be good in English is the method. I can say that there are lots of methods that they are applying right now, in Vietnam. But I believe the two method.
Yeah.
It is practice, because I believe that practice makes perfect. Yeah, and from my experience, I always use the method talking to myself. That I will sit down and look at the mirror and speak to myself. Yeah, when I look at the mirror and speak with myself, I think that I can have more ideas to talk. And I can see my face, my emotion, and I can hear my intonation. Yeah, that is really good method. You should apply.
Wow, thank you very much for your share. And I know when we learn English, we can learn everything we like, sing a song, like watch movie, or we like, right?
Yeah.
And the next thing is have a good method to learn.
Yeah.
And anything else you want to share?
It is environment. You have to have a good environment, because if you just stay at home and speak to yourself, you will have a bad English. I believe that you need to go out and join some club like TripAdvisor.
Yeah, like TSC, yeah.
And you can go to some English center, and you can go to Hongkong like every weekend to talk with foreigners. And when we have a good environment to practice English, our English will be improved really fast.
Yeah, enjoy good environment to practice with other person, and talk a lot, right?
Yeah, right.
And
okay, I need to remind you that when you come to Hongkong Lake and you talk with foreigners, I think that at the beginning you may talk about traffic, food, and something like Vietnamese people. But after that, you need to change the topic, because if you always talk about that, it's
really boring. Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that your English is really good, because when you talk about your major, for example, you can get stuck. You may get stuck, and you need to put yourself in some situation like I did. Like, you know, my girlfriend broke up with me, and I'm gay.
Yeah.
And when we put ourselves in some situation like that, you know, we can have more experience when you talk with foreigners, and you know, you can have more ideas to talk.
Yeah.
That
So
is really
exciting.
nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, exciting. We can improve our skill for exciting ideas, exciting topic about life. Maybe about private life.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so amazing.
So I think those are, you know, those are tips from my experience that we can be good in English. And okay, thank you so much for this interview.
Oh, thank you. Thank you to be here today to share us about your experience when you learn English.
Yeah,
So-
that is my pleasure.